Presenting the third bout in men's 56-kilogram bantamweight. The judges are Greece, Finland, Ukraine, Hungary, Turkey.
Vamos à terceira luta da categoria peso galo masculino. Os juízes são representantes da Grécia, Finlândia, Ucrânia, Hungria e Turquia.
The referee from France.
O árbitro é representante da França, senhor Fatih Madfoua.
Please welcome the boxer in the red corner, representing India.
Por favor, recebam o pugilista que ficará no canto vermelho, representante da Índia, Shiva Thapa.
India's Shiva Thapa striding towards the boxing ring in this, his second Olympic Games. The 22-year-old.
Please welcome the boxer in the blue corner, representing Cuba.
Recebam também o pugilista que ficará no canto azul, representante de Cuba, Robeisy Ramirez.
And here's another 22-year-old making his that's a nutty pair of shades being sported by Johannes Hagilagos. But here's another 22-year-old making his second appearance at an Olympic Games, and this man comes in as a reigning Olympic champion. That is Robeisy Ramirez, the Olympic gold medalist from the 52-kilogram flyweight division. He's not seeded, he's not ranked, because he's been spending a lot of time in World Series boxing. And what a cracking contest this promises to be. Two highly skilled, immensely talented youngsters. And this contest, well, a great boxer is going out in the first preliminary round. This one worthy of a contest way down into the bracket.
Look at the draw, isn't it? Two quality operators here, drawn each other very early. One will go home, one will go through. Unfortunate.
Apresentando o pugilista no canto vermelho, que representa a Índia, Shiva Thapa.
Introducing the boxer in the blue corner, representing Cuba.
E apresentando o pugilista no canto azul, que representa Cuba, Robeisy Ramirez.
Ok? Suerte. Please, respect the IBA rules and be fair. Check your gloves.
The opening bell sounds in this 56-kilogram bantamweight bout. We're in the first preliminary round, and it's between two excellent boxers who know one another very well indeed. Both of them two-time Olympians. The man wearing blue, operating out of the southpaw stance, is the reigning Olympic champion from the 52-kilogram flyweight division. He's moved up in the intervening 4 years. Here he is in his second Olympic Games, his first bout of this tournament. His opponent wearing red was an Olympian from 2012 at 56 kilograms. He lost in the first preliminary round in that tournament. And here he is facing off against the tournament number 6 seed, that is Robeisy Ramirez. Highly skilled Cuban, cracking double left hand from Ramirez, and then goes back to work with the same shot again.
He was tremendous at London 2012, wasn't he? And I remember him drawing Andrew Selby, the GB boxer at 52, and we had high hopes for Selby, but again it was the luck of the draw. I think he got in the second round of the tournament. Or should I say, it was around about the quarters, I think he got Andrew Selby, and he put Selby out. It was a cracking fight, but that was worthy of a final also. So we have two boxers here now that, yes, this could be a semi or even a final. They're quality, these guys. It's certainly worthy of a medal, this one.
Mentioned the fact that they've met before. They're so talented, these two, that they met in 2010 in the global tournaments that took place that year on 2 occasions. And Robeisy Ramirez prevailed, first of all, in the AIBA World Youth Championships in Baku, Azerbaijan, and then in the inaugural Youth Olympic Games in Singapore. It was these two boxers squaring off for the gold medal once again. And just as in the World Youth Championships, it was Ramirez who prevailed in the gold medal contest. And that's the thing about these elite boxers. Not only are they meeting here on the Olympic stage, they're so talented that they've often been meeting in elite competition since they were teenagers, so they know all about one another. 4 years on, they're 2-time Olympians. And who's going to come out on top this time? Ramirez, the number 6 seed. Shiva Thapa, ranked 6th in the world. Good lead right hand out of that orthodox stance from Thapa.
I'll tell you what, Ronald, he's got the most flashiest pair of boots I've seen so far in this tournament, Ramirez. Tremendous they are.
He possesses some twinkle-toed footwork. There's the man in blue. Very good opening round of boxing. Both men having their moments. But it was a blistering start by Ramirez, coming out firing with that left hand in arcing fashion to both body and head.
Quality act, isn't he, Ramirez? Cubans in the crowd. Lovely shot downstairs, that was. And then he just switched the attack to the chin. What's this? There you go. There it is again, just from a different angle. Punches downstairs and then switches up with that left hand over the top. But Thapa had a bit of success himself. He's a quality boxer as well, this Indian. Let's have a look at these scores. Across the board for Ramirez. And I don't think you could disagree with that, but Thapa's still in it. He's still in it.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So into the second round then. Shiva Thapa qualified for this, his second Olympic Games, by taking the silver medal at the Asian and Oceanian Olympic qualification event. Whereas Ramirez, as he gets on the front foot and he's searching for his man with that left hand once again. Blistering start once more by the man in blue, and he's really in aggressive mood to begin this second round, Ramirez. He booked his place here at his second Olympic Games at the Global Olympic Qualifier in Baku, Azerbaijan. Lost at the semi-final stage to the man we've just seen eliminated, Mykola Butsenko. But if you can find that fight on the internet, well, again, I think the expression of all involved, including the man who had his hands raised, Mykola Butsenko, tells you all you need to know about the scoring in that particular contest. So he's going to come in here confident, and he's made a blistering start. These men have had a long wait to get their Olympic campaigns underway. Both of them have hit the ground running, particularly the man in blue, who is working really effectively with that left hand to both body and head.
He's come out very aggressively again, hasn't he, Ramirez, the Cuban? I like his left uppercut downstairs, a whipping shot, bolo shot sometimes. He whips it, a lot of accuracy. And he switches the attack with the shot then, and then goes for upstairs. Oh, lovely work, how he slipped that. Thapa's got to concentrate on the right hand left hook. Right hand left hook combination as Ramirez is coming forward, but this Cuban, he seems as effective at 56 kg as he was at 52. Very strong, well schooled, works behind that jab. Yeah, he's going to be difficult to beat, this Cuban.
Working effectively with the left hand once again. And Thapa, well, he's getting a little bit overwhelmed here because he's being walked down and hit forcefully both upstairs and downstairs. Brilliant second round for Ramirez so far. What can Thapa do in this final minute to try and get himself back into it?
He's just taken it up a notch, hasn't he, the Cuban? Just gone through the gears a little bit, raised the tempo. There's a problem here for Thapa.
I think there's a cut around the eyebrow of the man in red. Maybe that's why he was just trying to disengage and remain out of punching distance. He was pawing at that left eye, and it looks as though a cut has opened up. So the problems for Shiva Thapa increased here in the second round. He's facing an electric Robeisy Ramirez, and now he's got an eye injury to deal with as well.
One thing that Thapa has failed to do, Ronald, in this second round is go with Ramirez. Ramirez upped the pace, he went through the gears. Thapa didn't respond, he was on the receiving end. You have to recognise when your opponent ups the tempo, you have to go with him, you have to match him. And it becomes very difficult then for the judges to give him the exchanges if you're raising the tempo also, and Thapa's just failed to do that. Been a great round for the Cuban.
Brilliant round for Robeisy Ramirez. Shiva Thapa, well, what instructions is he going to be receiving? There's the eye injury, and it's in a bad place too from his point of view.
Taking a bit of time to actually attend that cut, the Indian corner. But here, that wasn't a bad right hand from Thapa. Should be trying to follow it up with a left hook, but gets caught there with the left hand over the top, as they say. Let's have a look at the scores. No question, well, one of the judges, Judge A, has given it 10-8. You can't disagree with that. He was fully in control there, Ramirez. Tremendous.
Dominant round of boxing for Robeisy Ramirez, giving him a 2-point advantage for judges B and C, a 3-point advantage on the card of Judge A. Well, what's happening there? I'm not sure. Is this man going to emerge? It's a very late insertion of the mouthpiece to begin round number 3. Looked a little bit forlorn and sorry for himself over in that red corner. Shiva Thapa, he's got a cut to the left eye in a pretty awkward place, and he's getting picked off by left hands like that by Robeisy Ramirez. This the third encounter between these two boxers, and unless he can do something spectacular, the man in red, the outcome is going to be the same as the previous two.
Quality this Cuban is, isn't he? And I like it when he just works behind that jab. It's a fast shot, just sets everything up. There it was again, look, a double jab. He's just measuring the distance all the time. There's that whipping punch downstairs. Good response from Thapa, that's not too bad. This is what he should have been doing maybe in that second round when Ramirez just upped it a little bit.
Well, we've seen Ramirez in the intervening 4 years since London 2012 when he moved up to 56 kilograms. And what we noticed, Rich, is that occasionally he does give you a chance, because oftentimes he doesn't box as dynamically as this. He's content to hold his feet and give the other man an opportunity to work away. No such static boxing today. He's been a bundle of energy and a real dynamo throughout the boxing so far.
Just got caught with a good right hand earlier. Now he's going toe-to-toe, so, you know, he's trying to bully his opponents now, Ramirez. Oh, standing count.
Terrific offensive burst from Robeisy Ramirez. Standing count issued against Shiva Thapa. And a man from India, well, his body language doesn't look good.
And again, Ramirez going through the gears, up in the tempo.
Talk about confidence. He was up in the stands in his civvies yesterday, Robeisy Ramirez, cheering on his teammates. So not brooding, not overly intense in the Olympic Village. And you've spoken about, Richard, the importance of getting that balance right when you have a long wait for your first Olympic contest. This is the first bout for both of these boxers. And Ramirez, well, he was laughing and smiling and joking and waving the Cuban flag yesterday. No chance of him using up too much nervous energy.
When it comes to boxing, they're focused, aren't they, the Cubans? Yeah, I spoke about those distractions. And sometimes you can just lose focus while you're here, and it can affect your game. But this Cuban, 100% concentration. Started very quickly indeed. And he's handled that, that delaying in boxing very well indeed.
Good left hand by Thapa, but really he needs to find a knockout punch as the man in red. Brilliant performance by Robeisy Ramirez, and he turned to that Cuban contingent immediately to acknowledge the support he's receiving from them. Wonderful display from boxers who've had a long wait to get their Olympic campaigns underway, but unfortunately for this man, the number 6 ranked boxer in the world, he ran into the man seeded number 6, the Olympic champion from 52 kilograms 4 years ago, and he was in inspired mood.
A dominant display from Ramirez, demonstrating skill, speed, power, going through the gears, good tactics. Oh, the Indian coach there, he knows that his boxer is in against the very, very best. And why it's so impressive is because Thapa, this Indian boxer, is a good kid, ranked number 6. You know, he's tough. Look at the draw, he's drawn the Cuban early. But this guy, this Indian, he's a very good, talented boxer himself. So a great performance from Ramirez.
This pair of 22-year-olds who have acquired so much championship hardware through the course of their careers to date. 2013 Asian Continental Championships gold for Shiva Thapa back in 2013, the youngest Indian boxer to take that Continental Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision.
Senhoras e senhores, o vencedor por decisão unânime no canto azul.
In the blue corner,
Representante de Cuba, Robeisy Ramirez.
Shiva Thapa sportingly applauding his conqueror here in the first round of the 56-kilogram bantamweight tournament, and that's nice to see because Robeisy Ramirez started in blistering fashion and sustained it, if not indeed raised it, throughout the course of round 2 in particular. A dominant display progresses Ramirez through to the second preliminary round, where he will face Morocco's Mohamed Hamou, and look at that for a margin of victory. Another 10-8, another dominant round for Judge A, 25